So Microsoft has rolled back another update. This is crazy. It's like I'm talking about this every single day. Because it had a pretty major issue. So this was a Windows 11 update, and apparently it broke the start menu in Windows. Which is pretty funny because like it's literally like the thing you need to like open stuff and do things. So it's kind of funny. It just randomly broke it. Now, the issue wasn't apparently very widespread. Not many users reported it, but apparently it was an issue. And then Microsoft received reports and was like, "Oh, okay, we'll pull it back because I guess the nearly $2 trillion company just doesn't have the resources to test their updates, I guess." I mean, personally, the thing is, I would say this wasn't that bad. You don't really need the start button within Windows, to like go and install Linux and just finally switch to that for all the times. Yeah, I mean, pretty funny. Like, come on, Microsoft. Like, bro, Microsoft, like, they got so much money. Most computers in the world like run like Windows. It's because that's just how it's been for so many decades. And the thing is, businesses just got locked into like apps that are just made for them, and they only work on Windows and stuff. So that is why Windows is still so popular. Definitely very interesting as more and more emulators come around. The Steam has their Wine translation layers, so you can play like Windows games on Linux systems. Apple has their own thing for switching from x86 to ARM. So I don't know, man. Like, if I was Microsoft, I would really try to tighten things up at Windows development. I would really try to actually please my users, because the competition for OSs is really heating up. I mean, you have the Steam OS, the Linux-based OS that came out. Like, those could very well be not very strong competitors right now, but in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, who knows? Because Microsoft has a pretty great thing going on with Windows. So I don't know, if I owned Microsoft, I'd be like, guys, what the hell are we doing? Why are we pushing out all of these useless updates, adding new useless features that nobody asked about, that nobody cares about, that nobody's gonna use, but also seem to break our system? Like, if I was Microsoft, I would just stop adding features, and I would just like work on the Windows code, like the very core of the Windows code, make Windows more stable and stuff like that. And when I would be pushing out various features, I would literally have test groups of thousands upon thousands of computers. Like, I mean, come on, like, you're Microsoft, you really can do that. Like, so yeah, pretty interesting. Another Microsoft failure. And people flame me when I'm like, yeah, I use Windows 10 and I'm not switching to 11 because what's the point? And people are like, oh, you should try Windows 11, it's not that bad. Okay, but why would I want to try Windows 11? Oh, it's got these new features. Okay, and I'm not gonna use them. Oh, but like the layout, bro, the layout has been the same since I've been using like freaking XP, Windows XP. I don't want the layout to change. I gain nothing upgrading to Windows 11, but the fact that there's gonna be just a bit more bugs in the Windows 11 updates compared to the Windows 10 updates. So yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully your start button doesn't break, and if it does, well,